Last night, our 74-year-old neighbor Noah passed away in his sleep. We still can't believe it. Just hours earlier, he was out in the garden watering his flowers, smiling with his grandchildren. Such joy, such a peaceful scene. But in the early hours of the morning, he quietly slipped away from this world. Doctors said the cause of death was a heart rhythm disorder. But the real question is, could it have been prevented? Hundreds of people like Noah pass away in their sleep each year, appearing perfectly healthy. And most of the time, it's written off as a natural death. But what really happened that night? Did you know that after age 70, a few seemingly simple nighttime habits can quietly harm your heart, your brain, even your emotional well-being? And these unnoticed routines might take you away before the morning sun rises. This video wasn't made to scare you. It was made to inform and protect you, because the little habits we overlook can slowly add up to irreversible consequences. And often the things we say, "That's just what they always did," are the very things that may have paved the way to their end. Today we'll show you how to make your nighttime routine after 70 healthier and safer. This isn't just another health video. This is a roadmap for you and your loved ones to help make it safely through the night and into a new day. Please stay with us until the end of the video, because in the final section, we'll uncover one deadly habit that many seniors do every night. Yet almost no one realizes just how dangerous it can be. This information might just save your life. And if you find value in this video, do a kind thing. Give it a like and share your thoughts with us in the comments. That way YouTube will show it to more people. And maybe, just maybe, another Noah's story will have a different ending. 1. Eating heavy meals late at night. Eating dinner late, especially when it's heavy, greasy, or overly filling, may have seemed harmless in your younger years. Maybe you enjoyed a late-night pizza or pasta and woke up the next day with nothing more than a mild stomach ache. But after the age of 70, this habit begins to affect the body in deeper, more dangerous ways. What once felt like comfort food can silently become a threat to your heart, blood pressure, and overall health. One of the biggest consequences of eating heavy meals late at night is on the digestive system. After 70, the stomach doesn't work as efficiently as it once did. Metabolism slows, stomach acid production changes, and the digestion process becomes longer and more demanding. If your body is still busy digesting food when you go to bed, it can't fully transition into deep, restful sleep. Your system stays awake, working overtime. And while your stomach is breaking down food, it produces acid. When you lie down, this acid can creep back up into your esophagus, leading to acid reflux. In older adults, this may cause nighttime coughing, throat irritation, or sudden awakenings. Over time, untreated reflux can cause long-term damage to the esophagus. Even more concerning is the effect this habit can have on the heart. After eating, blood flow is redirected to aid digestion, but your heart is also trying to rest and slow down. This conflict can be dangerous, especially for seniors with weakened cardiovascular systems. Heavy late-night meals can raise blood pressure, increase heart rate, and even trigger nighttime heart attacks. This might sound dramatic, but let me share Clara's story. Clara, age 72, was a retired woman who loved spending time with her grandchildren. Since she didn't have much appetite during the day, she'd often eat large dinners late at night. One evening around 10:30 p.m., she had a big plate of fried food and went straight to bed. In the early morning hours, she woke up with chest pain, shortness of breath, and nausea. Her family rushed her to the hospital. She had suffered a heart attack. Thankfully, it wasn't fatal, but her doctor gave a serious warning. If you don't change this habit, the next one could be worse. Clara's experience is not rare. Many older adults unknowingly follow the same pattern, eating late, going straight to bed, while their bodies quietly struggle under the pressure. There's also the issue of blood sugar spikes. For those with diabetes or insulin resistance, late-night meals, especially those rich in carbohydrates, can cause sharp fluctuations in blood glucose throughout the night. This disrupts sleep, leads to early morning fatigue, irritability, and even headaches. So, how can you break this cycle? Start by moving dinner time earlier, ideally by 7 p.m. This gives your body at least 3 to 4 hours to digest before bedtime. If you need a small snack later in the evening, choose light and easily digestible options like yogurt, a banana, a few almonds, or herbal tea like chamomile. A short 15-20 minute walk after dinner can also support digestion and improve sleep quality. Avoid fried, spicy, or fatty foods in the evening as they increase stomach acid and reflux risk. Here's a small suggestion. As you wind down for the night, consider writing a short gratitude list. Pair it with a warm cup of tea and a few pages of a good book. This not only relaxes the mind but also supports your digestion gently and naturally. Remember, your body becomes more sensitive with age. The key is not to treat it the way you always have, but to listen to what it needs now. Eating heavy meals late at night might be a long-standing habit, but changing it could lead to better sleep, a healthier heart, and more energized mornings. What about you? Do you have a habit of eating late at night? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's find solutions together. 2. Being alone with stressful thoughts before bed. When night falls and the world grows quiet, our minds often grow louder. As you lie in bed, in a dark, silent room, thoughts begin to stir. Memories from the past, worries about the future, unresolved emotions. And as we grow older, these inner conversations can become even more intense and exhausting. That's why finding mental peace before sleep is essential, especially after the age of 70. One of the most common complaints among older adults is, "My mind just won't stop." Thoughts that were ignored during the day come flooding back at night. Relationships with children, regrets from years ago, memories that can never be relived, they all begin their nightly parade. And this isn't just emotionally draining, it can also affect you physically. Why? Because stress, especially at night, triggers the body's alarm system. Instead of calming down for sleep, the nervous system becomes activated. Heart rate increases, breathing becomes shallow, cortisol levels rise. This makes it difficult to fall asleep and leads to a night of restless, broken sleep. You toss and turn for hours. You wake up more tired than when you went to bed. The next day is filled with fatigue, irritability, trouble focusing, and even worse, your heart health begins to suffer. When nights like this happen again and again, the risk of heart arrhythmias, blood pressure spikes, and even nighttime cardiac events increases. For those who live alone, these thoughts can feel even more overwhelming. That sense of loneliness can slowly evolve into depression. Let's pause here and look at Helga's story. At age 75, after becoming widowed, Helga started living alone. During the day, she would chat with her grandchildren on the phone, look out the window, read a little. But when night came, she felt surrounded by a heavy, invisible cloud. As soon as she lay down, she would begin whispering, "If only." Her sleep schedule became erratic. She'd fall asleep at dawn. One morning, she woke up with dangerously high blood pressure and mild chest tightness. Her doctor explained it was stress-induced and recommended simple relaxation techniques. Unfortunately, Helga's experience is all too common. Facing emotional burdens alone at night doesn't just hurt your sleep, it chips away at your quality of life. That's why calming your mind before bed is just as important as taking medication. So what can you do? Step 1. Establish a calming bedtime routine. Turn off screens at least 30-45 minutes before bed. Phones, TVs, and tablets emit blue light that tells your brain it's still daytime. Instead, try reading a book under a soft light or listening to gentle music. Step 2. Practice guided breathing exercises. Breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. This tells your nervous system that you're safe and it's time to relax. You can also explore YouTube for gentle guided meditations or bedtime prayers made for seniors. Step 3. Try a gratitude list. Before bed, think of 3 things from your day that brought you joy. Write them down or say them aloud. It might be as simple as the sun came out, my grandchild called, or I had coffee with a neighbor. These little moments can bring immense comfort. Finally, speak kind words to yourself as you fall asleep. Say something like, "I did my best today. I deserve to rest in peace." These gentle affirmations wrap your heart in kindness and prepare your body for sleep. Remember, the body cannot rest if the mind does not. Sleep is not just physical, it's emotional restoration. If you go to bed filled with worry, you'll wake up feeling drained. That means more fatigue, less movement, and increased isolation the next day. Tonight, make one small change. Dim the lights, put the phone away, take a deep breath. And instead of judging your thoughts, greet them with compassion. What we need most at this age is peace. And now I ask you, how do you calm your mind before bed? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might bring comfort to someone else tonight. 3. Taking medications incorrectly before bed. As we age, our daily routines often revolve around medication schedules. Blood pressure pills, heart rhythm stabilizers, cholesterol reducers, diuretics. These medications prescribed over the years are essential for maintaining health. But how and when they're taken, especially after age 70, can make all the difference. Taking certain medications right before bed, without considering their timing, can turn what should be a restful night into a physical struggle. In some cases, this can even lead to serious consequences, like nighttime heart issues, sudden blood pressure drops, or dangerous falls. Let's consider an example. Gunther, 78, follows the same nightly routine at 10 p.m. He brushes his teeth, turns off the TV, takes his blood pressure and diuretic medication, drinks some water, and lies down. But recently, he's been waking up in the middle of the night feeling dizzy. He struggles to adjust his vision in the dark and needs to steady himself against the wall on the way to the bathroom. One night, he slips and injures his hip. At the hospital, his doctor explains that the medications he takes before bed may be contributing to these episodes. This is where awareness becomes crucial. Some blood pressure medications can cause blood pressure to drop too low during sleep. Normally, the body naturally slows down at night. Heart rate decreases, blood pressure lowers. But when medication compounds this natural drop, it can reach dangerous levels. You might wake up in the morning with dizziness, blurred vision, and overall fatigue. Diuretics, water pills, pose a different kind of problem. They increase urine production throughout the night, causing older adults to wake multiple times to use the bathroom. This disrupts sleep and greatly increases the risk of falling, especially in the dark, or for those with impaired vision. Every nighttime bathroom trip becomes a potential danger. Then there are medications like heart rhythm regulators or blood thinners. Taken at the wrong time, these can disturb nighttime heart rhythms, leading to palpitations, restlessness, or even more serious cardiac irregularities. So the question isn't just, did I take my medicine? It's also, did I take it at the right time? What will this medication do to my body while I sleep? So what can you do? First step, have an honest conversation with your doctor. Ask questions like, do I need to take this at night? Can I take it earlier in the day? Would a different timing be safer for me? Doctors can often adjust your schedule depending on the medication and your unique health profile. Second step, use a clearly labeled pill organizer with morning, afternoon, evening, and bedtime sections. This not only creates a reliable habit, but also reduces confusion. Third step, track any side effects carefully. If you experience dizziness, heart palpitations, thirst, or imbalance during the night, let your doctor know. These symptoms, while they may seem small, could indicate a larger problem with how your body is responding to nighttime medication. Finally, explore alternative timing strategies. For example, diuretics can be taken in the morning. Blood pressure medication may be better after dinner, not right before bed. This allows your body to rest overnight, reducing the risk of nighttime disturbances and injuries. Remember, medications are your allies, but only when taken at the right time. After 70, even a minor imbalance at night can have major consequences. Sometimes simply shifting when you take a pill can prevent a fall, avoid a heart episode, or save your life. So tell us, do you take medications at night? Have you ever felt dizzy or had trouble sleeping after doing so? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help another viewer stay safe tonight. ChatGPT 4. Drinking too much liquid at night. Drinking enough water during the day is vital for your health. But when this habit continues into the evening, especially after the age of 70, it can lead to unexpected problems. Maybe you're someone who never goes to bed without that one last glass of water. Or perhaps you enjoy a soothing cup of herbal tea or warm milk to relax before sleep. Unfortunately, while well-intentioned, these nighttime habits can quietly disrupt your sleep and overall well-being as you age. As we grow older, changes occur in kidney function, bladder capacity, and hormone regulation. These changes increase the need to urinate during the night. This condition is known as nocturia, and it's very common among older adults. Waking frequently at night doesn't just disrupt sleep. It also increases the risk of falls, heart rhythm disturbances, dizziness, and even cognitive decline over time. Let's imagine a scene. It's 3 a.m. Arthur, a senior gentleman, suddenly opens his eyes. His bladder is full, but his eyes haven't yet adjusted to the darkness. His wife is sleeping soundly. Arthur slowly sits up, but his blood pressure drops. He becomes dizzy and disoriented. As he walks to the bathroom, he loses balance and falls hard. He breaks his hip, requiring surgery and a long recovery. This wasn't an accident, it was a nighttime bathroom trip. Statistics show that such incidents among the elderly can lead to severe complications and dramatically reduced quality of life. Frequent nighttime waking doesn't only carry physical risks, it affects the brain as well. Each interruption lowers your body's natural melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone responsible for regulating sleep and helping the body transition into deep rest. Even turning on a light can stop melatonin production, signaling the brain that the day has begun. This results in shallow sleep, morning fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and memory problems. Long-term studies show a higher risk of dementia in older adults who wake frequently at night. But this cycle can be broken. The key is to shift your fluid intake earlier in the day. Stay well hydrated, but don't save it for the evening. After 5 p.m., begin to reduce your fluid consumption gradually. Keep beverages with dinner light and avoid drinking much within the hour before bed. You won't be dehydrated, but you'll give your body enough time to process fluids before sleep. And what about herbal teas? They still count as fluids. Some, like nettle or corn silk, have diuretic effects, which stimulate the bladder. Avoid these before bedtime. Instead, choose calming teas like chamomile or lemon balm in a small cup. They promote relaxation without overloading your bladder. Also avoid caffeine and alcohol in the evening. Tea, coffee, or alcoholic beverages at night disrupt sleep and stimulate the kidneys, leading to nighttime trips to the bathroom. These substances also interfere with REM sleep, the most restorative phase of the night, when your brain repairs and consolidates memory. Some medications can also affect your nighttime fluid balance. Diuretics or certain blood pressure drugs can increase urination at night. If you're on these, speak with your doctor about moving the dose to earlier in the day. Here's a small but powerful tip. Use a nightlight. If you must get up at night, don't walk into the dark. Install a motion sensor or dim nightlight in your room or hallway. It reduces the risk of falls and prevents your eyes from being shocked by bright light, which could disturb your melatonin balance. Remember, after 70, your body handles fluids differently. The goal isn't to stay awake, but to sleep well. Quality sleep affects everything: your immune system, heart rhythm, brain health, and emotional resilience. So here's a small request. If this information resonated with you, if it lit a little light in your life, please comment with the number 4. Let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we have many more insights coming to help protect, inform, and empower you. Good sleep is powerful, and it begins with simple, mindful choices. 5. Sleeping in an overheated room. As we age, many of us begin to embrace warmth as a form of comfort. A cozy blanket, a warm room, thick pajamas. After all, we've been told for years, don't catch a chill. But here's something most people don't realize. After 70, warmth isn't just about comfort anymore. It can quietly become a serious health risk. Many older adults wake up in the middle of the night, sweating, restless, heart pounding, and in the morning, they feel groggy, exhausted, and off balance. Most chalk it up to just getting older. But in many cases, the real culprit is simple. The bedroom is too warm. Your body temperature plays a key role in falling asleep. Right before we drift off, our internal temperature naturally drops by a few degrees. This cooling triggers melatonin production and helps us transition into deep sleep. But if the room is too warm, this biological process is disrupted. The body struggles to cool down. The heart works harder. You start to sweat. And restful sleep slips further and further away. Let me introduce you to Frank, 74 years old, a retired teacher, healthy and disciplined his whole life. Lately, he'd been waking up with headaches, feeling unrested, sluggish throughout the day. He and his wife talked about it, and they noticed something. Frank never turned off the heater at night in winter. He even slept under 2 heavy blankets. One night, Frank's heart began to race. He woke up gasping, dizzy. His wife, scared, called an ambulance. Thankfully, it wasn't a heart attack. But the doctors gave him a stern warning. Sleeping in a hot room puts strain on the heart, causes dehydration, and raises blood pressure. Most of Frank's symptoms were due to a simple mistake in his sleep environment. Science backs this up. Studies show that elderly individuals sleeping in rooms warmer than 20.70 degrees experience less deep sleep, elevated heart rates, and reduced feelings of rest in the morning. Some research even links hot sleep environments to increased water loss during the night, thicker blood, higher stroke risk, and even more strain on the heart. So what can be done? First, mind the room temperature. Experts recommend a bedroom temperature between 15 and 19 degrees C, 67 degrees, for older adults. This supports the body's natural cooling process and promotes quicker, deeper sleep. But I feel cold at that temperature, you might say. That's okay. The solution isn't to turn up the heat. Instead, use breathable layered blankets and lightweight cotton pajamas. Avoid heavy synthetic fabrics like fleece or polyester. Opt for natural materials like cotton or bamboo, which trap warmth while allowing air circulation. Another tip, let fresh air in. If it's safe in your area, open a window slightly at night or use a small fan to circulate the air. Fresh air not only cools the room but provides clean oxygen that enhances sleep quality. The gentle hum of a fan can also block outside noise and help you fall asleep faster. Some seniors also use hot water bottles or electric blankets. These may feel soothing at first, but keeping body temperature elevated all night can actually disrupt sleep. A better approach? Soak your feet in warm water before bed. It warms you up without overheating your whole body during the night. Remember, your bedroom is more than four walls. It's where your heart, brain, and body heal and restore themselves through the night. Maintaining the right temperature is vital to your health as you age. So here's a gentle challenge. Take a look around your room tonight. Are your blankets, pajamas, and room temperature truly helping you rest? Or could they be silently draining your energy? If this information helped you, please comment 5 below. Your comments not only support this community, they help others discover tips that could transform their sleep and health. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. This channel is here to offer more than information. It offers the keys to aging well, peacefully, and with strength. 6. Consuming caffeine and nicotine in the evening. Some habits we enjoy during the day may silently threaten our health at night, especially caffeine and nicotine consumed in the evening. As we age, these substances begin to affect the body more noticeably. What once felt harmless, like an evening cup of coffee or a cigarette before bed, can now disrupt heart rhythms, delay sleep, and put your body on high alert throughout the night. Caffeine stimulates the central nervous system, making us feel alert. But in an older body, this boost can backfire, causing increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and heightened stress hormones. These effects become even more dangerous when they occur late in the day, just as your body is preparing for rest and repair. Consuming coffee, black tea, or energy drinks before bed can lead to heart palpitations, disrupted sleep, and even nighttime blood pressure spikes in older adults. Nicotine acts similarly, another stimulant that interferes with the nervous system. When a person smokes in the evening, it narrows the blood vessels, forces the heart to work harder, and lowers the quality of sleep. Studies show that smokers experience shorter REM sleep, wake up more often, and start the day feeling more fatigued. Even worse, this habit not only disturbs sleep, it poses serious risks to heart and vascular health as well. Let's take Harold, for example, 78 years old. Every evening after dinner, he'd have a coffee and wind down with a cigarette. He believed it helped him relax, but over time he began experiencing nighttime palpitations and early morning headaches. His sleep was broken, and he wandered through the day feeling exhausted. His doctor later explained that Harold's nightly routine was overwhelming his system and placing unnecessary strain on his heart. When Harold finally quit these habits, he said it was the first time he woke up feeling truly rested in years. It's important to remember, caffeine isn't only in coffee. It's also present in black and green tea, chocolate, some pain medications, and many sodas. Even small amounts consumed late in the day can disrupt your sleep cycle. So what can be done? Start by cutting off caffeine and nicotine after 5 p.m. Replace coffee with herbal teas like chamomile or lemon balm. Instead of a cigarette, try breathing exercises, a short walk, or simply a warm conversation. Quitting nicotine can be tough, but even reducing it near bedtime can bring significant benefits to your heart and sleep quality. There are many caffeine-free alternatives to explore. Warm milk, fennel tea, or honeyed water can soothe the stomach and ease you into sleep. If you're struggling with nicotine dependence, creating a relaxing bedtime routine can help manage cravings. Try reading a book, meditating under dim lighting, or writing in a gratitude journal. Each of these activities calms the mind and prepares the body for rest. Remember, small changes can lead to big results. While caffeine and nicotine may seem like harmless comforts, they can seriously undermine your sleep and heart health, especially after age 70. Using them wisely and at the right times is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to protect your well-being in later life. Do you drink coffee or smoke cigarettes in the evening? Which of these habits would be harder for you to give up? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it together. Because habits can change, but lost health may not return. Small changes, big impact. As we grow older, some of the habits we pick up without even noticing may be quietly draining our energy, putting extra strain on our hearts, and stealing the peace from our sleep. But here's the good news. It's never too late. Just now we talked about 6 nighttime habits to avoid after age 70, each one important enough to help you wake up feeling healthier, more energized, and more at peace. Whether it's eating heavy meals late at night, drinking 1 glass too much water, or going to bed with a cluttered mind, there's a reason behind each habit, and we've shared small but powerful solutions for them all. Now take a moment and reflect. Which of these 6 habits do you find yourself doing without even realizing? Which one felt familiar to you? And most importantly, which small change could help you wake up tomorrow morning feeling more rested and peaceful? That's exactly why we made this video. If today's message shed some light for you, please share your thoughts in the comments. Maybe something you've experienced could help change someone else's life. Your comments aren't just feedback, they're a light we hold up for one another. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. That way, we can continue walking this path of healthy aging together in the videos to come. Remember, when there's peace in your sleep, there's power in your day. Take good care of yourself. Wishing you restful nights and healthier mornings ahead.